Hi, this part of the tutorial is to help you keep on track with the Advocacy Project, the big project for your advocacy course. You've done the first two parts. The first part was worth 5%, and it was where you described what your topic was, the stakeholders, the questions that each member of your group was responsible for. That's all done. The second part was due in week 8, up here at week 8. You've done that. I'm in the process of grading that. It has a value of 15%, and so that's being looked at and graded this 2 weeks while you're out on block placement. I am moving through them as quickly as I can, reading them and making sure that I'm giving you feedback. This helps you to answer your own specific question, and the rubric for that is here. The last piece, and the piece that people seem to have forgotten about, it can be seen here in the description. So each group will present to the rest of the class. That's in week 13 or 14. The advocacy in the childcare research and the implementation of the plan. That means that they put the plan into action, and you're graded on that as part of your presentations, but also in how you did that specific actual advocacy piece. So you start your presentation, your questions are explained briefly, your action plans are outlined and explained, and your presentation is both visual and oral. That means you're talking about it and there are visual pieces. You have a handout for each person that stops by. You're cohesive in your group. You all have active parts, and you ask people if they have any questions. So the presentation of what you actually did is worth another 15% of this assignment. So that's the piece that you need to be working on. I have received one request to book space for students in the college campus. Some of you are doing some Facebook pages, some online surveys, some online petitions. All of these are valid ways to be an advocate, but you need to actually do them. So they have to be something that you can show us evidence of. So photos of your presentation, photos or actual the ability to go to your web page, to go to your Facebook page, to go to your survey or your petition and see evidence that people have participated, and give people an opportunity in class to participate as well. If you've set up a display in the college, then photos of that display and some record of how that went would be very helpful in being able to assess that part. And the rubric for that last part is available for you here as well. So that is due, ready to be presented in week 13 or 14. The section 201 has class with me on Fridays, and week 13 is Good Friday, a holiday. The college will be closed. So you will definitely be presenting in week 14. Section 202 will most likely be presenting in week 14 as well. It will depend very much on the amount of work we get covered when you return in week 12. Okay, that's the update on that particular assignment. Make sure you're working as a group and make sure that your group is on track so that there is evidence and a decent presentation. And we're going to do that presentation as we did the family presentation in the fall on a 3-panel board. And you're going to do it in a round robin kind of setting so that each group will have their 3-panel board, perhaps their laptop if it's an online Facebook or web page, or if it's an online petition or survey, so that you can actually show it to people. And then we will do the presentation where half of you will go around and visit and half of you will stay with your presentations and present. And so that works fairly well, and it allows all of the groups to have a chance to talk about their particular event. So that is the format that we will be using, and I will update everyone with that with week 12 when we return.